They play each day. All right, what's up? It's the Talkin Yanks pregame show. It's the first series versus the Red Sox, a two-game set at home in the Bronx. I have my headphones on, Jake. I forgot about these things.
Yeah, I had the mic in front of me. I thought we were recording. Then I was like, no, we don't record anymore. We're excited. Yankee Sox, baby.
Excited. Trying to figure things out. I guess I don't need these because we're not recording.
Life is a ball game.
Being played each day. We got breaking news this morning. Bird's hurt. Ford's up. He's not starting today, though. Let's just go straight into the lineup. DJ LeMahieu's leading off again because there's a lefty on the mound, and this is what they have said they were going to do, and they continue to do it. Judge is batting second. Voit is now batting third, and Glaber fourth. That's switched from last game. Urshela in the fifth spot. Gio Urshela in the fifth spot for the New York Yankees. How about that? Clint Frazier DHing and batting sixth. Gardner seventh. Romine eighth. And the walking human newspaper, Talkman, batting ninth, playing left field. I'm going to dissect this lineup real quick, Jake, with my thoughts about it.
Sure.
Clint can't play left.
Right.
And the Yankees are very scared of this.
Yes.
Otherwise, Talkman's only played these last two games because the Yankees are very worried about Clint's defense. Otherwise, Clint would be playing left. So that's a sign that the organization is worried.
Well, Jim, we didn't harp on this too much, but Houston is one of the easier left fields to play. It's a small left field with the McGillicuddy boxes out there or whatever, and we saw what happened. So. Yeah. But Yankee Stadium with one of the biggest left fields in the league. We're not really going to see Clint out there.
Yeah, but we knew that. But a lot of people were fighting us that we were over-exaggerating. But it seems like the Yankees are in agreement. They got DJ up top. They got Urshela in the 5-hole to kind of give it a little more balance. But Talkman, who's their lefties here? We got righty.
It's Guardian Talk.
7 and 9 hole.
They leaned into the righty stack even more this game.
Yeah. Well, they've done that before with Sale. They used to call up Austin. Like 2 years ago, they just called up Tyler Austin just to face Sale.
Right, and if our normal guys are there, it's great. But yeah, they're going for we thought we might see some Mike Ford, we're not. Man, well, yeah, hope it works better today.
Yes. Not going against Sale. So we'll get into that. We have Paxton on the mound for us. Paxton struggled his last two starts. He says that he was tipping his pitches against Houston. The stats back that up. The results back that up. Hopefully he can figure it out because we learned that teams talk to each other. Like, what do you got on this guy? And they help each other out. So hopefully Houston didn't call up the Red Sox and say, a tear falls out of his eye every time he's about to throw a changeup. That'd be
a huge tell.
Huge. Dude cries every time he throws a curve. All right. Paxton needs to bring it. I have some numbers here, Jake. Paxton didn't face the Red Sox last year. Year before that, he had one start. It's a good start. 7 innings, 0 earned runs, but that's not much. JD Martinez is 4 for 8 against Paxton with a double.
He is
4 for 8, so that's fun. Mookie Betts is 3 for 12, and Jackie Bradley Jr. and Brock Holt are 3 for 7. But Holt's not playing today. His son poked him in the eye, so he's out.
Yeah. His son's internet famous now too. Did we do the Red Sox lineup? You want me to hit that, Jim?
Yeah, give us the Red Sox lineup, and then we talk about Sale for a little bit.
We got the Mook Man, Betts, leading off right field, as always. Xander Bogaerts, JD Martinez, Steve Pearce, World Series hero, Mitch Moreland, Eduardo Nunez, Rafael Devers, Sandy Leone makes his return to the Red Sox, and Jackie Bradley Jr. batting last in center field with Chris Sale on the bump. Jimmy, I thought this was actually funny, and I'm writing up a little blog post that I'm going to put up in a little bit. I haven't looked at the Red Sox stats until today.
I haven't looked, so yeah, I haven't even looked.
It's pretty interesting. JD Martinez is doing JD Martinez things. He's raking. Mookie's off to a slow start, 222 batting average, 737 OPS. Jackie Bradley Jr., after his ALCS heroics, has a 366 OPS, batting 149. So back to being JBJ. Benintendi is doing Benny things. Nunez really struggling. Vasquez, while he was behind the dish, was struggling. Moreland having a solid start. So is Bogarts after getting paid. But so interesting to see, as this is going to be a big pivot point for one of these teams' season, or we just split and everyone walks away sad. And then I think we all kind of knew this. The pitching numbers are shocking. I mean, Chris Sale has a 9 ERA, 13 runs in 13 innings. And Jim, I won't do the whole spiel, but dude, Evaldi, Eduardo Rodriguez, Sale, Porcello all have ERAs above 7.98 right now. So that's 4 of their 5 starters. So that's why they're struggling. Their offense, going back to the lineup, is 10th in the AL and everything right now. They're 10th in batting average, 10th in OBP, 10th in OPS in the American League, while their pitching is the 13th out of 15 AL teams right now. So the Yankees have had their struggles and their injuries. The Red Sox have just had basically pure struggles.
I still am scared of their lineup. I still see that lineup,
oh, yeah.
and I still oh shit, how are we going to get through this? Hopefully Paxton can. I'm surprised they're doing so bad. Chris Sale hasn't thrown 90 pitches in a game yet. He's given up 7 earned runs, 1 earned run, and then 5 earned runs in his last start. And Toronto singled him to death. He couldn't get his fastball. He was hitting 95 on the gun, but that outside fastball he throws, they were just slapping it in between first and second. Single, sac fly. Then the Toronto stole home on Sale. They ran wild and they hit singles. The Yankees don't play that game. So I'm confused myself. Should I ask them to? Should we say, hey, Yanks, try to do that. Rope together some singles. Don't just sit and wait for the home run. Sale's always pitched well against us. But, I mean, in 2017, Sale never got the win. He always pitched well but never got the win. Last year, 2 starts, 6 innings, 1 earned run, 7 innings, 0 earned runs. So they're faltering. Their lineup, to me, when I look at it, is still scary to me. When I'm sure they look at our lineup and they see Urshela, Romine, Talkman, even Clint for them, Gardner, and they're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and everyone's got pretty bad numbers off of Sale, too. So that's
Yeah, Judge was 0 for 15 versus Sale until he finally got him. Then he hit a home run, which was nice.
Yeah, and we saw him against Verlander this year. He hadn't had anything against Verlander, and he got him. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what's Chris Sale throwing up there speed wise. Is Chris Sale throwing 91, 92, or is he throwing 95, 96? And yeah, I think we're going to know early, Jim. We've talked about the approach a lot this year.
Oh my God, the numbers are terrible versus Sale. The Yankees.
The numbers are so bad. Gardy 154, Judge 190, Gary 136, not playing. Romine 118, Urshela 200, Glaber 0 for, Clint 0 for, Luke Voigt 1 for 2.
Yeah, Voigt.
Hell yeah, Voigt. So it's going to be interesting to see which Chris Sale is out there today. And Jim, the Yankees approach. I'd like to come back to it maybe when the team's healthy, but the whole early in the count, try to hit a home run, and then 2 strikes, try to buckle in, hasn't really been working for us. Any of the rallies we've seen recently, it normally has a Clint Frazier opposite field single or something like that. So it would be great to see the Yankees – I almost said small ball, which is a dangerous word in Yankee territory. Not small ball, but be okay slapping that fastball to the opposite field for a base hit and hope the next guy behind you comes up and gets grooved a meatball. I don't know.
Yep. Well, what is your what to watch for, Jake?
Well, Jim, speaking of deep analytics, with me ending that statement with an "I don't know,"
You end a lot of statements with "I don't know."
my what to watch for is marbles. The famous scene from the Major League movies, marbles. Because Jim, what
You
I
have
just said
no marbles.
with all I just said about the Red Sox team, they're struggling right now. Their offense is struggling. Their pitching is struggling. They're in a bad spot. With the Yankees, a lot of injuries, which has led to their lineup struggling at times. And the pitching hasn't been reliable at all, especially when we've had a lead or we've really needed. So for me, man, this is Yankees Red Sox. It's who's going to step up and have some marbles today, make some game winning plays, whether it's defense on the base paths, a big base hit, getting the big out on the mound. Who's going to step up? Someone has to do it from one of these teams who are both. Jim, we've got 6-9 Yankees versus the 6-11 Red Sox. I mean, these teams are scuffling right now. So I'm just looking for who steps up. Is it Paxton having a big day? Can the bottom of our lineup do anything and show they've got marbles? Does Judge put on an MVP type show? Or is it going to be someone on the Red Sox that steps up? So I very little stats there, but I think it's just completely honest with what I'm looking for out of these two teams today.
Okay. I like it. I like it. My what to watch for, I have two. I thought of another one, Jake, after this, but
okay.
Gio Urshela is in a huge spot in this lineup for me tonight. Huge spot. Our four guys that are hitting, DJ, Judge, Voit, Glaber, that they come up and I'm like, okay, come on, we got something. They're stacked. They're right there. After them comes Gio Urshela, and behind him comes Clint and Gardner. Two guys that aren't auto outs, in my opinion. Like Romine Talkman, auto outs. So if Gio Urshela can bridge the gap from Voit, Glaber to Clint Gardy, and he's the string that keeps it going, you know. I need Urshela to get on base and bridge the gap there to keep a rally going, or to start a rally, or to allow the people in front of him and behind him to score. Can't have Talkman and Romine auto outs. Talkman isn't even expected to do anything with his bat, and they might get a hit, but come on, we're not. Whatever. You're not expecting them to produce. If Gio can bridge that gap and help extend a rally or be a major part of a rally, I like that. Animosity is my number two, Jake. Intensity. Both these teams are scuffling. Baseball managers love to use that term, scuffling. They're both searching for that spark. And like you said, if a team wins this 2-0, they go into their next series and the entire fan base is on cloud 9. We're moving on. Season starts now. We're doing good, and both teams are going to be looking for a spark. Is Chris Sale going to go up in it on Judge, and is that going to retaliate? Paxton is a dude who looks like he's angry on the mound at all times. Our team's going to be searching to like force that spark here, because that's what this is. This series may be a launching pad for one of these two teams. And they might want to galvanize the clubhouse. They might want to just see what they're made of. So I'm looking at the intensity level here for these next two games.
Yeah, both teams are they're going to be searching for a spark this series. That's right. And Jim, just kind of hammering home the Gio Urshela thing. I mean, this guy was a 23-year-old playing for a good Cleveland Indians team. He came up, he had 6 home runs, 81 games, slick glove. I mean, we're talking 4 years later now. 2015 is now a theme with Blake Swihart getting sent to waivers, and Greg Bird going to the IL, half getting sent down today. But Gio Urshela, man, talk about opportunity. Maybe that should have been our what to watch for. If Gio Urshela can put a couple weeks together, he's batting 5 and playing third base for the New York Yankees, the World Series favorite heading into the season. If he can put together a couple weeks of baseball, I mean, this guy could have just extended his major league career by 3 to 5 years. So, yeah, Gio, run, Big Daddy.
Yeah. I like what you're saying a lot. Agree with it. We just got another non-update about Hicks.
Nice.
These are really starting to drive me crazy. Aaron Hicks did tee and toss work today, ran and threw on the field. He is expected to take batting practice either Wednesday or Thursday. So it's like it's It is a slow crawl. These
Yeah, but
updates.
he'll take batting practice Thursday, Friday. They'll see how he feels, and then when they have that, they'll say what's up. So
Yeah.
Sunday for the next Hicks update.
Last time they said Stanton was going to take batting practice next Wednesday, and then Wednesday came and he never did it. Like he just never did it, and they never
No
said
update.
no update. He didn't do what we said he was going to do. All right, let's go to the home draft. Home draft. Jake won last series, everyone. Which now is 6. The series is 3-2, Jake. I'm winning 3-2, and it's 6-4 on the overall score. So I was dominating you before, and now I'm worried. Now you're coming back. You're making a comeback. It's very
2-0 since the rule clarification. If I were you, I'd be a little scared. That's all I'm saying.
I am, and this is only a 2-game set, so we got to choose wisely. Who goes first?
I think it's me because you screwed up your first pick,
you're
and
first.
I blocked you,
Okay.
and you were mad about
So
it.
you have an open field. Who are you taking?
Open field, Chris Sale on the mound, and God, is Gio Urshela just staring at me. I have to go Judge today.
Yeah.
I have to.
You have to go
Judge.
Judge.
It's Chris Sale. Look at this lineup. I have to go Judge today.
Yeah. Well, knowing that we only have to take 4 guys each makes this easier. So I actually want to see like what 2 do I take now that can block you? Because I think what I do is I take Voit and Glaber here, and that leaves you with Clint.
Maybe.
Or DJ. But I kind of like Clint slapping a homer to right off Sale. I can picture that. Oh, but no, I'm sticking to my original thought. I am taking Voit and Glaber, and that'll leave you DJ or Clint, unless you want to go a crapshoot.
I mean, I almost want to go Urshela just to spit in your mouth a little bit.
Hey, Triton Make on the chat says go Urshela to save the season.
I think I'm going Urshela. I'm going Urshela to save his season and save his career. How about that?
Wow. Okay, Judge and Urshela versus Voit and Glaber.
Boom.
Big stuff. What's the Vegas over-under?
Vegas over-under is 8.5.
My gut says under.
My gut says under too.
All right, so
which makes me go over. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well,
this game just turns into a total shit show. Yankees, Red Sox are back. People are just running the bases. Let's see it.
Running the bases is going to be wild because the Yankees should try to do it. Toronto did it to them a week ago with Sale on the mound, and it worked. Everyone's going to run on Romine.
But that's why Sandy Leone is back.
Yeah. This game's going to go like, wow, Sale, Paxton, and they're both going to be out of the game in the second inning. It's going to be 5-5 after 2.
Because that's what every Joe, Jake and Joe is betting. Yeah, I bet Sale and Paxton turn it on and the game goes under, which makes me think that Vegas always knows and this game goes over.
Final score prediction for this game?
11-10, good guys.
I was going to go 7-6 Yanks. Why not? Imagine on the Talkin Yanks pregame show, we did our score prediction and it was like a losing score.
Yeah, I just thought about that. It would have to be like, Johnny Lasagna, the whole bullpen is hurt versus like Verlander or something.
Yeah.
which basically happened last week. Anyways.
It did, yeah. All right. Well, thanks guys for watching. Go share this with a friend. It's a Red Sox series. More people are excited about these series. So if you enjoy the pregame show and Talkin Yanks, now's a good time as any to share and get some more people involved. We thank you. We will see you later.